Welcome back, gamers. My name is Senpai Kira, and we're back at Miku for R11. So sit back and let's jump into it. A woman in the cell hasn't woken up yet. I should be able to get to the cell if I head up to the second level. Okay, let's do that.
Amane, you broke the commandments. How about you recommend the Corsair Shrine?
What's going on here? I just heard someone speaking a while ago. An old book has been left on this old writing desk. Calico Notebook 1. One of the handmaids led a man who came to offer his pain into the Kusei shrine, and so the tattoos have entered the priest's eyes, and the doors to the chamber of thorns have opened. We should have never let that man enter the shrine, no matter who it was. We should never have engraved the priest's empty eyes. Now that I have felt the pain on the holly as well, even I'm not allowed outside. Before the rift that has spilled forth from the Kusei shrine spreads any further, we must find a way to shut the shrine within the rift. We must summon brine carpenters and seal the Kusei shrine. Many sacrificial pillars will be required. We should have cast that man away, just as we did that male scholar who wandered here. Okay, he added that to our file. Looks like that's the Aikido guy. Should follow him wherever he's going. What?
Are you hurt?
Am I hurt? Question is, who's gonna be hurt? The answer is gonna be you. It's gonna be hurt a lot. Image of something has been caught on the photo. Okay, I think I have an idea where that place is. Let's go there right away. I think that area was somewhere inside that place where Kay was, the previous chapter. You know that library where we found that girl? I think her name is Amane. So we need to go there again and snap a picture of her. To get that tome and slap it in that small altar that we found on the library just now. That's our objective. We're not gonna be wasting any time wandering off because our purifying candle or our purifying light is running out. so much stuff going on here. Okay, so it should be somewhere here. There's actually a few items here and there, but we're not gonna waste time. We're just gonna go here and get our leads quickly. Okay, so the location of that place is somewhere where we used the ginger key from last chapter. Remember, we entered that ginger door where there is a pinwheel. Yeah, where there's a pinwheel puzzle that we solved. So that's gonna be the place where we should search. Hello, mummy. Okay, so this is the door. We're just gonna keep on following that sound is coming from up here. Should be behind this divider. Okay, let's grab that stuff, whatever it is. Commandment Tome, this is what we need. The chosen maid is put onto a boat of passing. The boat sways as it is sent to the Kuze shrine. The living flesh is cut, tattoos etched in. Pain of the holly shall be seen within her. All her love shall be entered into a mirror. This she must break. Shatter herself. Her attachment to this world must be broken. The piercing of the soul thus conclude. Impale her with the stake of tattoos. The rite of commandment must be conducted. Sleeping undisturbed for eternity, dreaming the endless dream of the rift, enclosed, entombed in her chamber of thorn. She shall continue to feel the pain of the holly for all time. Okay. That's why there's so many of these creepy ghosts, because of these nasty ass rituals. Okay, so from here on, we are gonna go back to that library a while ago with the small shrine and slap in that tome. This is actually a very nasty place to wander around because the Kusabi is gonna be here. Okay, should be here. So, the ghost that is wandering this area will vary depending on who is the protagonist. If it's gonna be Ray or, yeah, as I was saying, if it's gonna be Ray or Kay, it's gonna be Reika that's gonna be wandering this area. But if it's Miku, it's gonna be the Kusabi. Not quite sure if we're able to upgrade our camera, but let's check it out. Yeah, I think we are saving some points. Max out the max value. So we'll stick to that plan for now, at least. let's go back to that area a while ago. First time I played this particular R, I remember I was getting lost and end up wasting all of my candles. And of course, the pressure of those apparitions chasing you will be very, very great if you don't actually know what you're doing. So we're back in this area. It's a good thing that no wandering ghosts are to be seen in this particular area. Okay, let's place that tome. There was a sound like that of some sort of mechanism moving from the level above. Okay, that's probably the door that is above us. So it's probably open by now. And as I mentioned earlier, there's gonna be lots of candle. That actually is a candle, but we're not taking it just yet. Oh, hold on. Oh. No! I almost missed the shot. Okay. We're not gonna waste our time battling all of these ghosts. Okay. Like there's something inside here. Something is reflecting light. Okay. Mirror of Lost. The back of this old mirror has been engraved with a snake design that looks just like the tattoo. There's an old book on top of the clothes spread out on the bottom of the cell. Tattoo Diary 1, let's read through. My father, my mother, my brother. Everyone has gone to the other side. I've been left all by myself. Just like that time when I couldn't go with Kaname. An escort came from the Kusei shrine. Those who know the pain of the loss of loved ones become priestesses, and by surrendering their flesh can save many people who know the same pain. But once you become a priestess and have the pain of the holly engraved into you, you can't leave the shrine. The entire village is gone. Father, mother, my brother, everyone. I am the sole survivor. There is nothing left for me. If it's decided that I can never see them again, then that means that I can sleep for all eternity. I can save others with the same pain. Okay.
Deep inside the shrine.
Oh. Just a few seconds, I could have missed that shot. Could have been really nasty. Okay, so back in the kimono room we are. Gonna be hit and goes here. We are not missing this one. 500 points. It's just too bad that we can't do anything about K in this run particularly. Alright. So since we're already consuming our candle, we might as well take this one. Now we need to head back since we have the mirror with us. And we'll just keep on collecting all of those points. Do we have enough? 37,000, not enough. Okay. Continue. So we'll probably grab this herbal medicine right here. And I guess that's it. Let's enter the double doors. And let's slap in that mirror that we received from that hanging prison. Okay, let's ready our film. There's actually a Type 61 film. And we're gonna quickly grab it. Because this is gonna help us. Please. None of those silly hands. Where are you at? We're just gonna keep on spamming him back and forth. No. This film that we just received, it's actually very, very convenient. And hopefully this will give the finishing blow. I'm actually charging up.
Close the chamber of thorns.
And that actually killed him. Alright. Time to slap in that mirror. Okay, so we got this mirror and we shall put it in place. There was a sound from the bamboo screen in the back. Seems the device that was holding the screen in place has been released. Okay. Like we can grab whatever's behind that. We have here. Something on the floor. Type 90 is gonna help us on our next battle. We got 4 that. Let's enter. There's actually gonna be an apparition that's gonna show up real quick. So we are gonna follow that wherever she's going.
No one will survive
Okay, so we have entered the door, and this place is called the Abyss. And our objective is to reach the very bottom of this place. Hopefully, we don't battle any ghost here. Okay, looks like we can see some sort of handmaiden that's lying down there. Need to take a photo of her. Alright, so this should be the spot. $500 points.
You can't escape money. You'll never escape from here.
So from here on, we're gonna battle, I think, 3 handmaidens simultaneously. So let's ready our camera. We need to kill them efficiently and quickly. Because if not, they can pack a real heavy damage. That's something we don't want. So we need to keep on moving back and forth. So we already killed one.
Are you hurt?
That's 2. Still got one more, type 64. We actually used too much of the film. There's actually an apparition here of Akito, or but we can't,
for so long.
for some reason, we can't draw the,
Brother?
yeah, we can't draw it. No,
Before you,
don't think we can.
Don't go
don't go
that way.
any further. I'm sorry. I left you behind.
We're just gonna follow Mafuyu into this double door. The scenario is kind of similar to the ending of Fatal Frame 1.
I'll go there. With you.
Okay, so we're back as Rei. Not actually sure what to do, but probably check on Miko. Wherever she is.
Miko? Pray. We're going to die. understand. These tattoos are my punishment for living.
You sound like Yoshino.
For living on. For surviving that day. Ever since I was a child, I've been able to see things other people can't. My brother was the only one who understood me. That's why I know. I know that we're going to die.
Miku. Oh, Miku. We can get through this thing together.
We'll see, Ray.
Everything's gonna be okay. Just remember, you are not alone.
Thank you.
She's kind of worried about herself, though. I think in the back of her head, she's still willing to see you. Okay, from here on, we need to go back to the sleeping world. So let's do it. Because Miku is gonna continue her sleep.
Please, you tell me, am I really supposed to be alive?
And I think that's actually Mafuyu that we saw entering the reserve
I
room.
want this
Or
dream again. I don't want it anymore.
okay, looks like he went to the reserve room, or shall I say the fish tank. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna grab this herbal medicine first, or type 14 film, I think. Okay, herbal medicine this time. Let's enter this because there's gonna be a battle. So we got a snapshot of Mafuyu there. And another one is this arm. We need to get close to take a picture of it, damn it. Go away, arm. Was I able to take a picture of it? Yeah, I think we already snapped a photo of it together with Mafuyu, so that's a good thing. Okay. Back to this place. Okay, let's ready our camera. There's gonna be one hell of a fight here. No! Damn, that's one hell of a slap. Very, very powerful ghosts. So I'm just gonna use this function for now. Just to slow her a bit. So we can get a final fatal frame here. No. She's gonna be back. And we got her. At the expense of the slow, of course, which is me. Special ability. Okay, I've got to go back. Go back and forget. And there's Mafuyu's apparition, which something we can't take a photo of. Okay, there's gonna be two things that could happen here. One, we're gonna follow Mafuyu through that door and end up sick in the waking world. Or two, let's head back and not be a burden to Rei. So let's go back. Let's not be a burden. And let's head back. It's actually a figure on the mirror. But I don't think it land any points whatsoever. And the hand is back. Looks like last time when we saw it the first time, the points actually didn't register. It's a good thing it reappeared. Turned out we were unable to catch it when we snapped a photo of Mafuyu earlier. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back, rope hallway, and enter that large mirror at the end. Apparition that we must take a photo. No.
No one will survive.
Don't think we can take a photo of Reika there.
Miko.
So it turns out whatever or whichever option we took, we're gonna end up sick and be a burden to Rei anyway. So at least we know. Because normally, if you play, the normal option you would take is follow Mafuyu, but in our case, we didn't. It's K.
long has it been?
Damn it, Ray, answer properly.
I can't take anymore. Are we going to die?
Maybe. And looks like that's the tome from Miku's dream a while ago.
Ray, there might still be some hope.
Alright. So from here on, Kay is going to give us the tome. This book was left inside an old shrine not far from the Manor of Sleep. It seems to date from a time when the house was known as the Kuzi House, or the Engraving Shrine. Not easy to read much of it now, but it has something to do with the ceremony of commandment. Commandment Tome. Alright, the contents are pretty much the same, like what we read back in the library where Miku found Amane. So we're not gonna go through all this stuff again. This is a book written by a scholar of folklore named Akito Kashiwagi about the Sleeping Priestess, but the same material appears in this book as well. Legend of Song 2. After extensive research on the Matsu lullaby, Sleeping Priestess, lyrics were discovered that appeared to be even closer to the original. Following includes thoughts on how the song came about, as well as its Sleeping Priestess, verse 1. Sleep, child, lie in peace. If you cry, the boat you'll ride, the last trip to the other side, once you get there, sacred marks you'll bear, they shall be peeled off, should you fail to lie still. The words lie in peace in this version of the song seem to connote death rather than sleep. The words sacred marks may be related to the area's legend of the tattoo master. Perhaps in the original religious song, it expressed the meaning of engraving a tattoo. Sleeping Priestess, verse 2. Sleep, child, lie in peace. If the priestess wakes from her dream, from her endless dream, perform the rite of stakes, her limbs pinned tight, lest the doors open wide, and suffering unleash on all. After researching various oral traditions, there was found to remain here the vestiges of a spirit world fate of sending the spirits of the dead to this, despite the fact that it is in the mountain. This sea may signify the underworld. If the doors are taken as the doors to the other world, lest the doors open wide and suffering unleash on all, seems to connote that if the door to the other world open, some disaster will occur. The song may have originally related to the ceremony that protected the gate to the other world. The combination of elements such as the title, the Sleeping Priestess, the priestess waking, sleep, and laying to sleep, juxtaposed with the word to pin, lends the meaning of priestess being aided to sleep. In other words, to be put to sleep. A sacrificial property can thus be read into the song. Following diagram found in regional document, combined with the legend that seems to be based on ceremony and religion. In the center of this illustration, there is a small shrine where the engraving shrine is written. The part of the song about tattoo legend credence to the theory that the song may have been sung here. Deep in the engraving shrine, there is a vast sea, the underworld, and the shrine is drawn as the boundary between this shore and the other shore. The lore accompanying the diagram is as follows. Break fresh skin, engrave the holly, impale the tattoo stake, subdue for eternity, sleep in the rift. Like the song lyrics, the lore can also be read as having the same human sacrifice-like aspect of impale, subdue, and sleep. Alright. Both of the books indicate that in the rite of commandment, or the rite of the stakes, by impaling the priestess with the tattoo stake, you subdue her for eternity. The doors could refer to the gates of hell, and now for some reason, they have been opened. But if we impale the priestess' limbs with the tattoo stakes, then we may be able to put her to rest. I think the tattoo stakes are some sort of special stakes. They must be somewhere in the mansion. Impale the priest? I remember you said that he had found a tape with this song recorded on it. Did you happen to hear anything about it? Tape? It may be in his room. I'll go take a look. Alright, so that we shall do. Check out if what we're looking for is in Yu's room. We're looking for some sort of tape. There is an unaddressed envelope in the desk. It seems as though there is a cassette tape inside. Perhaps it was to be sent to Kay. Alright, so it looks like this is the tape we're looking for. The notebook was in the envelope. The song is thought to be the original of northeastern Japan's lullaby, Sleeping Priestess. It was found in a gramophone at a local university, and I had to send it to me. I listened to it, but the first and second verses are slightly different from today's Sleeping Priestess. It's thought to be due to differences in the period and era where the song was transmitted. Further, a major difference is that there is also a third verse. I have to look into it more, but it seems that the mood changes from the first two verses to the third. I wrote the lyrics as I heard them. Sleeping Priestess, third verse. Go to the other side, cast the boat, take a ride, cross the rift to the other side, further and further to the other side. It must sail bearing your tattoos and our offering of tears. The first and second verse are littered with frightening words, but the third verse is more melancholy. In particular, the ending of the song seems less like a lullaby than something sung at a funeral. Okay. Like even you wants us to keep on reading all this BS. Why would even Ray bother reading all this stuff when he can just dump it to Kay and make him understand it? Okay, let's give it to Kay. Yeah, I'm sorry. This could be a clue. I'll examine it tonight. Alright, so back to our sleeping outfit. But before we even go to our sleeping, let's go down because the Straddler Granny is down there somewhere. And we need to get that picture of her, because it's going to add up to our points. Let's ready our viewfinder. And there you are. Trawler Grandma. Got a photo of her. In this run, actually, I already missed a lot of ghosts. But no matter, because on our second run, which is in hard mode or probably in nightmare mode, we don't know. Because it's gonna depend on the max level of our camera for the next run though. Okay. Let's get back to our reading material. There's actually no point listening to that tape that we just got from Yu's room, because it's just all of those lullabies that the Sleeping Priestess was singing. Let's go to our reading then. Not much though. So the library altar. On the second floor of the read screen room was a library full of old books. There was one shelf with an altar on it. Something must once have been displayed there. Carved into the shelf were the words, "Offer up the Commandment Tome," written in the ink of tattoo. Okay. Next. So we got two. Let's start with the a man named Kaname. Oh, so his name is Kaname. It's not the Aikido guy. Anyway, let's read through. A diary was left in the prison where the Shrine Maiden was kept. In it were recorded her thoughts and feelings. The name Kaname was written there. The brother's name in the diary of the girl dressed as a Shrine Maiden was Kaname too. Did he come to see her? Did he go inside the shrine? Maybe. Alright, so hopefully this is the last time we're gonna read of Miku. Let's do it. Miku has gone. Has she gone to the one she longs for? Her brother? Is her decision the right one? And for me too? Sounds like Rei is really into finding Yu in that manner of sleep, and finally settle things with him. Let's do a hard save. Okay, looks like that's it for this run. Up next is going to be R12, the Ceremony of Commandment, and we're going to be back as Kei Imakura for the last time, I think. That's it for me. I'll see you on the next hour.